This is Gary Kay. We're here in the Intel Unite private suite in the Intel Unite booth at ISE 2020. I'm here with Jason Goecke, the GM for Intel Unite. Hey, how are you?
I'm doing great. It's good to be here, and thanks for coming out.
And we are here the second day of the show. David Buchholz, who is the Director of Global Sales and Enablement.
Right.
How did I do?
You did pretty good.
Anytime you have a title that's more than one or two words, I have a hard time with it. But yeah, there you go. So look, you and I met at InfoComm. You had just started at Intel Unite, and this is not foreign to you because you came from a world that was all about collaboration. But from your perspective, sort of, what do you think about the Intel Unite platform and sort of where you are now and where you see this going?
Absolutely. So I think that was about 8 months ago when we last met, and I've learned a lot about Intel Unite since I've been here. Obviously, I was excited about coming on board. I've become even more excited about the market opportunity that we have. The team is great, technology is great, and with 4.1 and the open platform and programmability, the future is just very bright for us.
Well, you kind of opened the door there for the open platform. I mean, that's probably the key thing that you have that nobody else has. All these other wireless sharing and collaboration platforms are all their own ecosystem, and they're not open. I mean, I guess that's the reason why. I mean, in fact, in your booth here, you have 4 partners showing products, including one that I bet most people walk by and go, wait a minute, aren't they competing with your product?
Yeah, it is. The key thing here is we went out and met with a lot of our customers, talked to the industry, found out exactly what they're wanting, and they really want this ubiquitous design concept.
Yeah.
They want to be able to pick their own sound bars, cameras, these kinds of things, put them in. They have different UC needs. They might switch UC providers midstream and they don't want to have to replace out their hardware. And so we're really trying to make the Unite platform really open. And then from a partner perspective, we're really trying to embrace as many partners as possible. We really want to work with a lot of people. And when in the past we had where we brought partners into our product, now you're finding that partners are starting to bring Intel Unite into products. So even like the soundbar up here, you'll see that we've got our pin system and stuff. So it really is a bi-directional partnership now and not just a focus on what we're doing for them.
Yeah, in fact, it's funny you point out the rAVe HDL200. That LCD screen can be used for anything, so it's basically kind of an open API. You can not only put the meeting number on there, removing it from the screen, but you can also do a countdown. You can pretty much do anything, and even integrate it with your partner products as well. So since we're talking about this on the partner side, talk about the industry in general, because your background is heavily focused on, having come from Cisco, your background is heavily focused on the collaboration and video, specifically collaboration space. Where might we see this go in the future? Because I think, obviously for video, everyone's using the big collaboration products out there, but we're going to see some interoperability issues that are going to come about, and I think Intel could be a key to solving some of those.
Absolutely. So yeah, I did come from Cisco where I worked with the WebEx team, and what we're seeing in the market right now is there is a desire for vertically integrated systems, but also the ability to scale through an open platform like ours.
Yeah.
So with Unite, you actually have the ability to come in and say, hey, I'm going to pop up and have a Zoom meeting, and then the next meeting could be a WebEx meeting or a Skype for Business meeting. And we see that as an ability for both us and the large UC providers to scale throughout the enterprise versus the vertically integrated rooms, which will always have unlimited access into a large enterprise.
Yeah, and what are you seeing as far as, you're traveling all over the world, what are you seeing as far as trends with regard to that? Are companies tending to sort of adopt one platform and stick with it, or are they begrudgingly saying we have to be able to address all platforms, or kind of where do you see this going?
Yeah, just from some of the RFIs that we've seen from a couple of the major companies that we've seen passed around lately, we're starting to see more of this flexible footprint where they're saying, hey, I want to be able to have something that has the capability of doing multiple UC. I want to have something that has the capability of using different size soundbars for different types of conference room sizes, these kinds of things. They don't want to get into a one size fits all solution. So we're actually seeing the RFIs coming from customers now starting to map this, right? And then it's not even just in your typical enterprise space. When we're now looking at education and healthcare and these kinds of things, we're seeing that same trend now to go into there, because you really didn't think about collaboration in those verticals before.
Right.
You thought of it as teaching and not collaboration. It's truly collaboration. And now you're seeing those same type of trends push in with the collaboration into those verticals. And those actually seem to be moving faster at that clip than your traditional enterprise.
Yeah, and you didn't even mention signage.
Right.
I mean, no one even thought about collaboration in the world of signage. All of a sudden, here you are in your booth showing how quickly you can jump on a signage network with the Intel Unite platform.
Absolutely.
Yeah, congratulations. 4.1 is awesome. As you know, I'm using in room 58 at UNC. We love the product. I think a lot of people don't think about it from the standpoint of pushing content back to students, right? Yeah. They always think about one side, but your ability to push content back to students is one of your differentiators out there.
Absolutely. We see a lot of opportunity in the education space and a lot of growth there, and we've really put a lot of features into the platform that enable the types of use cases that you're talking about.
Yeah, and congratulations. I hope you're enjoying yourself.
Oh, absolutely. It's great at Intel, and especially with the Unite team.
Yeah, I mean, you're working for a great company, and also you got a really creative product. Yeah. And you can't go into a single booth out here where they're not mentioning the word collaboration.
Correct.
So you're in the right space.
Absolutely.
And thanks a lot for all your support at UNC and for all the support during the year, because your insight to, hey, have you thought about doing this? Hey, have you thought about doing this? Has been invaluable. So thank you.
Yeah, I love it. Working with folks like yourself, it's just great to be able to throw something out there, and we always love to see the usage models that come back.
And we're actually going to show them that. We're actually going to show them how it's being used in my classroom, so that they get an idea how higher education can use a product like this. So look, we actually went around and shot videos all over the Intel booth. We actually did a quick booth tour with one of your guys, I don't know, 5 minutes ago, where we touched on each one of these. So for those of you who didn't get a chance to come to ISE 2020, a great way to kind of experience it is to start with the booth tour. Start with the Intel booth tour. Grant did the booth tour with me. We went around and went to each product station, explained to what they're showing, and then you can actually go in ravepubs.com/ISE 2020, type in Intel, you'll find all the videos we shot here locally, and tell people about this, because this is something that I think one of the best kept secrets in the industry, I think. I mean, I think although Intel's a big brand, I think people not sure what they're seeing until they actually experience it. We actually showed how room control works with your platform. So check it all out. And of course, you can always go to intel.com/Unite. I forget which way that goes. I'm facing the right way. /Unite. You can find it all. Guys, thanks. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Gary.
Thanks for watching.